From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here at Inglewood, California. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 41. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. He'll throw it yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for Cleveland, first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well, I think the defense coaches and coverage, bring them a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them...
Touchdown, Cleveland! Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They go play action on 1st. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A give to Mitchell, running left. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And time runs out before they get the snap. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down from the red zone. They'll try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
To throw here on first down. That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that's separate.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. A give right side to Dobbins. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Motioning the tight end now. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Diving right side, got it! It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Dobbins trying the right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Browns looking to add to their advantage. Offense to the line for 2nd down. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Setting up a throw. Complete. It's McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. They go play action here. Pass it down close. That's a Cleveland touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Justin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's White on the return. And look at this return. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Back to throw it. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they bring him down around the 34. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
A 43-yard attempt.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Slide's kick is up and good. And that'll get him back to 11. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running right with Mitchell. And he gets him around 6 there. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 from the 41. Slot man motioned over. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll throw on 1st. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. This one goes for 3 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. Touchdown, Cleveland. On his Hopkins for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns push their lead to 18.
Rams 3.
3
Espn Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it brings up an LA first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Man in motion here. From midfield now. Able to find Nacua here. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 47. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First down, Cleveland.
3 quarters in the book. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 39. Pass caught, 9-yard line. That's a Cleveland touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here he is on third and long. He's got the hook up to Adams. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. They are throwing it again. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they make the tackle at the 38.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Third and just 2 to go. Pass play now. Hits his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Connects with Johnson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Browns will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Browns come away.